So as a diagnosed narcissist, have you ever noticed how people like me seem to hate everything and just be bitter all the time, whether it be envy or contempt? And I'm sure this seems confusing for some people, but honestly, it's so natural. I mean, think about it. Think about the narcissist's perspective. You live in a world where you can't connect to anybody, where nothing you do is ever good enough because you are constantly trying to prove to yourself that you're not worthless. Any accomplishment you get, you have, a brief moment of maybe some euphoria, relief, and then an anxiety that you won't be able to meet that standard again. And you're just watching everybody else, how happy they are, how they've had everything given to them, how they don't have to work the way that you do, how when they touch somebody, it's not some poorly hidden lie. That envy and resentment and contempt, it becomes consuming. Why do they get that? Why don't I get to be happy? Why can't I connect to people? And you try to tell yourself that they're stupid, that people don't need that relying on affection and contentment makes them weak and complacent. How could you not hate the world if you're in my shoes? Here are 3 of some of the most confusing things narcissists do, and as a narcissist myself, I'm going to tell you why we do them. 1, why do we exaggerate or make up stories or achievements? The main thing about it is we genuinely believe that we could do those things, and so we think it's more expedient to explain to people how much better we are by just saying that we did. It's like, no, I've never run a marathon, but I could have, so I might as well. Basically, we're so reliant on you thinking a certain way about us that we're willing to make up stuff just so you can confirm that fact because we believe that it could be true. Number 2, why do they ignore you? Using silent treatment, stuff like that. So there's 2 sides of this. Sometimes it's as a punishment to show that they're angry. Sometimes it's because they feel like you're pulling away, so they're like, well, I'll just leave you first and you'll chase after me and I'll have the power. But I think the most common thing that happens is if there's any period of showing affection. We think it's kind of humiliating to show that. That's weakness, right? And we feel so ashamed that we'll literally hide from you after professing love in this very grandiose way. And then why do they push away the people that care about them? At the end of the day, it's because they don't care about themselves. Somewhere deep down, they don't, and don't believe that anybody can care about them. And so when you start to see more and more of what they consider their real selves, so to speak, the more they just want to run and hide because they feel unlovable. They think that you're going to leave them first, and that would just prove how defective they are. So they need to win. If you can't ever be loved, at least you can still be better than everybody. So I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and if you do any of these 3 things, then you're not a narcissist. Do you feel like your emotions are genuine? Because for me, whether it comes to a funeral, or it comes to my friend going through a breakup, or it comes to me being happy for somebody's achievement, I'm faking emotions all the time because I know it's what's expected of me. Narcissists don't have those normal emotional reactions. We have to emulate them half the time. 2, do you think that every person in the world has equal inherent worth? Narcissists think hierarchically. It's inconceivable to us that 2 people can have inherently the same amount of worth. For me, there's always going to be a better person and a person below. And 3, do you love yourself? A lot of people think narcissists love themselves. No, we think we're better than everybody else. We might love how we look. We might love our intelligence. But my internal monologue is a constant stream of, you're so stupid. Why did you do that? You're better than all these other people. How could you be so stupid? There's no self-love. There's no self-compassion there. It's just grandiosity.
That's crazy. I just love the fact how he's actually just come out and literally proclaiming and giving himself the title of being a narcissist. Who does that? You don't see many people going around advertising and literally shoving people in their faces that, okay, I am a narcissist. And I just love the fact that he's mentioned all those points that he doesn't actually love himself. He just thinks he's a lot better than other people, but at the same time I think he critiques himself as well. So there's kind of a level ground there, but I just think it's bizarre. When he was on the emotions, and narcissists only care about themselves, only think about themselves. If they have to give other people the time of their day, they're doing it out of spite. Like this man said here, with the emotions, if they're at a funeral or one of their friends or close family friends is sharing an exciting achievement for that person, that he's literally pretending to be interested, he's pretending to care, and he's pretending to show any sort of, happiness or joy or interaction at all. Because like he said himself, he knows that is expected of him. But as a narcissist, he's forced himself to. He doesn't want to do it because he just wants everything to be about him and always critiquing stuff that he's doing. So if he, say if he does really well at work, he might, it's like I don't work, but I can do even better, and he's pushing himself. But at the same time, he's going to be looking down at other people saying, I'm better than you. Why are you doing this? You are so stupid. As the man literally says. There are narcissists out there in the world, and they do exist, but it's not very often that you come across someone who's literally advocating and, expressing himself and being so open about the fact that he is a narcissist. But fair play to him. He seems to have a bit of confidence around him. If he didn't have the confidence, he wouldn't go around shouting about all these narcissistic behaviours that he currently has at the moment.